How often should you be masking? Let's talk about that today. Hey everybody, I'm Lisa. I'm the owner of Peaches Skincare, and I have been a holistic master esthetician for over 40 years. I teach loving yourself as you age or at any age. And I also teach you to heal your skin without needles, procedures, or pills. And I've helped hundreds of thousands of clients around the world for my over 40 years. Peaches, speak up below if you want to share your story. And if you're new, please like and subscribe. So let's talk about masking. I think people get really confused about masking. They don't understand when to mask, what mask to use, and I even get people asking me about really intense peels. The biggest thing to understand about the skin, largest organ of the body, is that the more gentle you are to your skin, believe it or not, the healthier your skin is going to be. When you put all those chemicals on and actives and you think you're doing things with hormone creams and you think a laser or a chemical peel is healing your skin, it really isn't. In fact, there are studies coming out showing that it actually matures or ages the skin a lot more. And what I have seen with my own eyes with clients is that the skin looks more damaged. It starts to thicken and callus. You've heard me talk about that so many times in my videos. And when it thickens and calluses, it is almost like putting layers of saran wrap on your face, and it just looks dull and it just looks irritated, or you see more dark spots or wrinkles look deeper. It just doesn't look bright and happy. So masking can help these things. So there's a couple things you need to know. Sometimes waking up in the morning and putting on a mask is a brilliant idea. I always cleanse first, but at night your body has been healing itself and it can really get dehydrated. So I want you to think of those skin cells as sponges, and those sponges are pretty dry from the night, especially if you're not someone who drinks a lot of water before bed or during the night. I do both. I know you get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but it is so important to drink water prior to bed, and during the night I really try to wake up and at least have a couple sips. I'm not sure if it was a study I read, but I know a physician told me that many people have strokes overnight because they are so dehydrated. Now, I'm not a doctor, not sure exactly if that's the reason, but it always sat with me that I need to hydrate before bed. So when you wake up in the morning, it's almost as if that sponge is really dry. So it's a great time to just quickly cleanse. And I will either put a Miracle Mask, which is a Peaches product, which is pumpkin, papaya. Think of it as little Pac-Men if you're my age. They're eating away a lot of the dead skin cells. It's brightening your skin. And those skin cells have come off during the night. Another great mask to put on, or I wouldn't call it a mask, but is just putting a light layer of Vaseline brand petroleum jelly. And inevitably someone says, oh my gosh, it's a petroleum product. They have a patented triple purification process. And I want you to put it on like a mask on your face, neck, and chest, and just let that sponge get hydrated. Then you would do your morning routine a bit later. Another kind of mask might be during the day. Let's say that you've done your morning routine. I suppose you could do this at night as well. And if you're a peach, I go all the way to my toners. If you're not on Peaches products, think of it as exfoliating to loosen, cleansing to heal the skin and bring up new skin cells. And essentially, and if you're a peach, you do perfecting polish. But right before you might put on a toner, I hear the beauty industry call it an essence, but really it should put the pH of your skin at a perfect pH, or kill any existing fungus or bacteria, or really maintain that skin cell, that first layer, if you will. But another great time to mask is then. It could be that you're going to take a bath and it's the evening, or it could be it's just the middle of the day. So here's some masks you might do. You might do Peaches Miracle Mask again. Hopefully John is showing it. Again, pumpkin and papaya. Think of it as an enzymatic natural fruit acid, and it is wonderful. It's not a chemical. It's not going to burn your skin, but it's going to hydrate. It has kaolin, so it's going to pull things out of your pores, but it's also going to lighten and brighten. Another great mask, 6 crushed aspirin, natural salicylic acid. I love Manuka honey, but I also love local Hawaiian grown honey now. I'm really testing that because Manuka was really the standard for putting that on your skin. It's such a healing honey from New Zealand. You always look for the UMF seal. And local Hawaiian honey, I just get at my farmer's market. So you crush 6 aspirin, and you put about a tablespoon of the honey in it and mix it around. I always use a spoon. And you just put it on your face, neck, and chest. A great mask to do if you're looking to help your skin get rid of that callus layer or that decades of damage, cumulative damage, or what I call saran wrap. It is a wonderful mask. A lot of you will probably ask me, how long can I leave these masks on? I try to do no less than 20 minutes, but certainly there have been times I've had it on a lot longer. But don't think longer the better. Do not leave these masks on for hours. There's no need. And then typically, if it's the middle of the day, I just rinse it off, go to my toners and all my serums and my moisturizer, even if that's at night. Another wonderful mask, and I'll be talking about melasma in either the video before this or the video after this, is the same type of mask. I like to take turmeric. I love to get a pure turmeric, even peppered, even though we're not eating it. And one that I love is from Costco, and it comes in a little container. Actually, I think the last time it might have been a bag, and I'll add a tablespoon of manuka honey to that. Now, turmeric will get everywhere. It will stain your clothes. I wear an old towel. Be mindful. Don't go sit on the couch. Don't go walk around the house. But what that does is turmeric is a natural, almost anti-inflammatory for melanocyte cell damage. When melanocyte cells are damaged, they burst, and think of them as getting bigger, and that's why it makes that brown tone on your skin. From the outside and the inside, a turmeric mask can really be beneficial. How often would you do these masks? You could do Miracle Mask, pumpkin and papaya. You could do that a few times a week. Vaseline or Radiance Recovery Salve by Peaches. If you're very concerned about petroleum, it is non-petroleum. You could do that every morning if you would like to. If you want to do one of the honey masks, 1 time a week is sufficient. If you get to learn your skin and you see it improving with the Peaches routine or just your routine, you can do it more often. Now, the last and final mask, which is so important. And I just don't think people understand how important masking overnight is. And it's funny, I'm seeing so many cosmetic companies now having overnight masks. And I'm like, I've been telling people to do this for over 40 years or 4 decades. Masking at night is essential. I have everyone do their PM routine, including myself, early in the evening. It might be when you get home for the night, maybe the kids are doing homework, maybe you're an empty nester, whatever it is. I do my nightly routine very early in the evening. And then at least 2 hours later at bedtime, or even if it's 5 hours, or I suppose if it was an hour and a half at the least, that is when I put my mask on. And these are the 2 that I love, Milk of Magnesia and Peaches Revitalizing Rescue Mask. What do? At night is when our body heals itself. It's when it purges out impurities through many of the organs, including the largest organ of the body, the skin. So it's purging things out while you sleep. Our body's healing itself. It's healing the cells. It's creating new cells. And what do these masks do? They draw everything out of the pores that are really hair follicles. They are firming, they are anti-inflammatory, and they are healing. It's actually removing decades of cumulative damage, just like a snake gets rid of its skin. Masking all night long is essential to what I have taught my clients for decades. I am 59 and a quarter years old. I am so proud to be aging. I do nothing to my face. I wear no foundation and concealer. I've never had a needle or procedure. And although it is a choice for people to do, and I've seen so many celebrities of late that have done these major facelifts and things, for me, if you saw them without all the makeup on, would it really look as amazing as you think? Maybe it would, and again, it's their choice. But I want to help you love who you are, to not change your face for ridiculous beauty standards. I hope you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I hope I've helped you uncover your true confidence.